Welcome, Rewinders, to a special episode of the Retro Rewind podcast. Tonight, we're going to be recapping 2025 as it pertains, not like news of 2025 or the movies that came out in 2025. No, we're being very egocentric and talking about just what happened, some of the core highs, lows, fun things of note that happened in the Retro Rewind pod universe. So I'm here, Francisco, joined by my XO, PaulJPowers.com. How you doing, Paul?
PaulJPowers.com.
I'm doing excellent.
Excellent. And we have people here in chat. Ashley, Poetically Christian Gamer. Thank you guys for being here. Paul, I'm just curious. What are your expectations for tonight? Let me see if I can meet them or completely not meet them.
I was expecting a whole different. I thought we were starting a whole new podcast, so I wasn't expecting this. This is a recap. So this is cool. What am I expecting? I'm expecting a lot of love for PaulJPowers.com.
Good.
And a lot of love for Roy ex Franco.
Name it, Roy.
We love us some Francisco.
Wow. Keep those expectations low. Thanks, Ashley. All right.
Yeah, I'll try, Ashley. I know.
Poetically says, impromptu review of Home Alone, too. We all want it. Well, there might be a way you can get it. Stay tuned for the end here. I don't have any idea how long this is going to be. It depends on how much we commentate, but we'll go ahead and start through. So,
right, 4-hour episode. Let's get into it.
Oh,
hey
yeah.
Guys, check this out.
We're going to be going through some podcast numbers and notes. We're going to look at the most downloaded episodes and the least downloaded episodes. We're going to get some to hear what you guys had. We put a survey out, I think it was either a week or 2 weeks ago. It got feedback from you guys about some things. I'm going to keep a surprise because Paul wanted to be surprised about what the questions were and what the answers are.
All right. So I have a prediction for least downloaded episodes of 2025 were the games we reviewed. Because we didn't cover any this year that I remember.
Wow. Then you would be right because we did. Though I think Metal Slug was this year, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think so.
I predict that's our number one. If we reviewed any games, I predict that's our number one.
So I didn't break it down to that minutia. It's just overall. I didn't do games and movies separately or anything like that.
I'm just saying.
Then we're going to talk about changes to the reflux capacitors, which are the people that
changing on us.
Which are the people that support us at the $5 or more level on Firejoy Studios, and then end with some thank yous. Yeah! Indeed. All right. So let's start with some numbers. So first off, we just hit our year 14 of the podcast. So we're in high school now, Paul. Who do you think of the people in the Breakfast Club? Which high schooler do you think the Retro Rewind podcast would be?
I guess the Michael Anthony Hall kid.
Yeah, the sort of the nerdy kid.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say that, but sure.
Okay.
Well, we're not jocks. We're not super emo.
Yeah.
We're not princessy. We're not
the slackers.
Get out of here, kid. You have no future.
We don't need to team up about Empire Strikes Back right now, guys. Okay, in chat. So we had 14. So we hit year 14. We just completed our 13th year. We released 24 just regular episodes throughout the year. Those would be the movie and game reviews. And we also had 24 bonus episodes.
Well, I got to applaud you on that because there's been some years where our bonus episodes didn't quite get up to our regular episodes. So good on you, sir, for that. That's impressive.
The bonuses include Spiritual Speculations. That's the majority of them, as well as the Retro Theater Royales. And also our most latest one that me and Ashley are that we piloted with you, Paul, the Retro Reflections podcast.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So those are the basic.
That's cheating. You snuck that one in there.
No, it's not cheating. Hey, Bobo. Next up on
it's a different podcast, but okay.
It's a bonus podcast for Firejoy Studio supporters.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, I'll allow it.
Okay, good. I'm glad you allow it.
Hey, Babo.
Continuing with the numbers, we had overall throughout the course of these last 14 years, we've had 77 unique guests come through the doors. Some of them were just one and dones, but lots of them kept coming back. And some new guests, we had Tim Strauss, Fabulous Lomax, and Derek Stevens here in chat, Poetically Christian Gamer. So he was just...
I was about to say Poetically Christian Gamer was also there. Oh, that's Derek. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly, Paul. Now, any guesses as to who the top, the guests that were on the most in 2025? Any guesses?
For me?
Yeah,
I could probably tell you the top 3.
Okay. Well, we have 4 here because there was a tie, but who do you think... So, and in chat, you guys can guess. So, Ashley guesses.
I was about to say, I'm letting chat go first.
Okay, so Ashley guesses herself that she's.
That was my number one guess. Number one person is Ashley.
All right. Babo says, I guess Ashley first, Drew second. Okay, all right. Is there some?
Last year, I would say Drew, but this year, I would say number 2 probably was the big deal himself,
Dustin Warford.
Right, and then I was the top 3. Drew would be my number 3 on that.
Okay, so, all right.
But I'm curious.
Yeah, let's see how accurate you guys were. So, or you in chat. Poetically says, was honored to be there and hoping to upgrade from my noob status on the ship. Indeed.
All right, 2 more times and you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll put you to work.
So maybe Derek will be this number 3 here next year, but number 3 was Ken Cummings was on.
That's right. We had a lot of Star Wars episodes this time. I forgot.
As well as Chariots of Fire. So you can't forget that. Then for number 2, we have Drew Dodgen and Dustin Warford. So you guys were sort of collectively right there.
Nice.
That Drew was second, like according to Babo, and Paul, you said Dustin was second. And then apparently no surprise to anyone. Yes, Ashley was first with 10 times on the show this year.
Technically.
Ooh, yes. What?
They're not. Well, we had Nate Henderson and Chris Cowan on as guests this year.
Yeah.
And they were on quite a lot of episodes this year on a technical point. But I guess they weren't guest hosts. So I was about to say maybe they would have been. Because a lot of the PaulJPowers.com are brought in by those people.
Oh.
And they were guest hosts. But they were,
I'm just talking about guests, but I get your point, Paul.
Yeah.
Let's see. Poetically says, "Justice for Empire Strikes Back." You guys can stop that right now. And then Ashley says, "It's not my fault. I keep getting asked back." Yeah, well, you guys are, and all of you.
Well, I think it is all your fault, Ashley. You're just too good.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the problem, Ashley. Be less good, and we won't invite you back. No, but
you got to own your yeah.
You got to own how good you are. Yes.
Yeah.
But no, thank you, everyone who's been on the podcast. It wouldn't be the same without you guys. Yes, I think there's a lot of that. There's a lot to it that just comes from me and Paul, and of course God, but me and Paul's friendship. But I think the spice, the secret sauce is having different people come in and share their thoughts on the shows.
100%.
Yeah. For a breakdown of what types of episodes we have a total episodes you can go and download right now of 318 normal episodes. There's a lot more bonus content you can download, but if you just want the free,
like our commentary for Clue,
exactly. If you just want the freebies, 318 episodes, you might be like, wait, but you just released episode 339. How does this work? Well, as some of you may know, we re-recorded the first 30 episodes to bring them up to speed with our rating system of classic, nostalgic, and tragic. It used to be classic and second class. So, and we're trying to get them into parity. But part of that whole story of like Jared corrupting our archives, other episodes were corrupted that we're also having to re-record. So it's more
like
than
the
just
Care Bear movie that's still lost.
Exactly. The Care Bear movie. I think Lion King is also in that. There are several like that. So
like the Care Bear movie. It's the Care Bears versus Facebook.
Exactly. But we have 263 of those 318 are movie episodes. So the majority of our episodes are movies, movie reviews. We do have 23 game episodes, and then that are new. And then re-recorded, I didn't break it down. There's about, I think, 5 re-recorded game episodes, and the rest are movie re-recorded episodes. And then we have 28 ship's logs, which is the whole story of like how Jared corrupted the archives and all that, and miscellaneous episodes like this one, like the retro crew reviews, which we want to get back to. So several episodes like that.
So what about the when you were lost in the space-time movie continuum? You know,
A movie space-time continuum.
Yeah.
We didn't do those as separate episodes. Those were still we just put those at the beginning and end of the normal episode. So those, I'm not counting those as extra because they're just, they would be in those movie episodes.
Oh yeah, those were normal episodes. That's right.
Yes, very normal. Exactly. I did not do a breakdown. I'd be curious how many episodes have the extra thing at the end, like the Indiana Jones Chronicles or Firefly.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but
yeah, the DuckTales episodes.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
Exactly. All right, continuing on with podcast notes, some cool things that happened.
If only we had ship historians in our crew.
Exactly. Geez, why don't we get some of those?
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
I'm trying to. Some things.
Not you, the historian.
Okay. Some things of note for the podcast is we've just been over 1 year on Substack, so we did a big move. We were originally self-hosted, then we moved to Ghost, and we were paying way too much for Ghost hosting. Then we moved to Substack, which has been much better in terms of storing the finances of the podcast and whatnot. So we've been there for a year. Unfortunately, and you'll see this coming up in the download numbers, we weren't able to retain any of our listening stats as when we moved over to Substack. So essentially, we have a year's worth of statistics when it comes to that. So it's going to look like,
You're killing me, Smalls.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm killing you, Smalls. But it's still been, on the whole, I feel like a successful transfer over to Substack. We also recently, just before Thanksgiving this year, turned Twitch affiliateship back on. So if you want to support us through Twitch, you don't like Substack, you don't like supporting there, you can support us financially through Twitch by giving bits. You can become a subscriber there. We're currently at trying to reach a goal of 50 subscribers, but you can support us there and get emotes and also a lot of access to the on-screen effects that you can use them now. Thank you for not using them too much during this, since we are recording this as a podcast, but it is available to you. Thank you all for that. Yes, go ahead.
So for people that are watching on YouTube, is there a way for them to support financially as well?
Not, unfortunately, we're not monetized on YouTube, so we don't have a membership there or anything. They would either have to go
I know some people do watch us on YouTube. But as of right now, it's at the end of 2025. Okay, cool.
We've also updated our classic, nostalgic, and tragic definitions. They went through a revamp because of, I'll say, one recent episode that had a lot of backlash. So we recently updated that. But I think it actually gives a better sense of what nostalgic is. Nostalgic was the main one that got fiddled with. But I feel like it's a lot more to the heart of what nostalgic actually means. So,
did you break the system, Francisco?
I didn't break any system.
You fixed it.
Exactly. I fixed something that wasn't really broken, but I still fixed it. Ashley says justice for
bug, it's a feature.
Oh, exactly. I wonder who caused the backlash. Ashley's like, me. Who's George Banks? Me. And finally, so I was about to share this with Paul before he got on, but a funny note about our Home Alone episode. So sometimes, as those of you that listen, you'll hear in the final edit of the episode, not usually when we're recording live, but in the final edit, if someone says that music was the thing they liked or was a classic maker, I'll put sort of a bed of the music that they're referring to, or as close as I can, underneath them talking about it. And so I did that because for Home Alone, I love the Carol of the Bells going into the ballad playing music. And apparently when the podcast was posted to YouTube, that restricted us in a certain country. Any clue, Paul, what country that might be? I don't think you'll be able to guess it.
Who is it?
I'm going to guess either England or Germany. Can I guess two?
English, sure. Anyone in chat want to guess where we were restricted at? It wasn't the U.S., so otherwise I'd be a lot more in a tizzy about it.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. Saudi Arabia. Oh, that's a good guess, Ashley. Any other guesses from Paul, Free Hugs, King Amos, Poetic Christian? Any guesses? Going once.
Okay, come and get me.
Going twice. All right. The answer was...
Hey, I tell you what I'm going to give you, Snakes. I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. 1, 2, 10.
Wow.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
All right, and who will not be...
Is it Iceland?
It is not Iceland. It's not Saudi Arabia. It's not Belarus. Carol of the Bells. Get it? Carol of the Belarus.
Carol of the Bells.
No, nice. It was Mother Russia, who is not a fan.
Oh, lame.
Yeah. So, sorry. I guess if you're... you can't be retro red for the Home Alone episode there.
So the whole episode was banned there? It just, they didn't like mute that one part?
No, yeah. It was restricted to that country. I mean, you could still listen to it on like any podcast player. So it's, I don't know what you're doing, but okay. Okay, YouTube. So that was just a fun little thing that happened. I guess it's fun. That happened recently. So those would be our podcast numbers and notes, guys. Now, let's get into the most downloaded episodes of 2025. I'm not going to wait for everyone to guess on these, but Paul, do you want to throw out a guess as either the lowest or the highest?
Yeah, if we did do the Metal Slug, I would guess that's the highest because typically our game episodes are the highest.
Okay, so Paul guesses. And how about this? You guys can throw out the number one because I'm going to go from number 5 down to number 1. So you guys can guess for a bit here.
Empire.
So
wait, is it from this year? Like we referenced Monty Python so much that maybe they downloaded that.
So, okay, great question. So these are only the episodes released in 2025 that it's only the 2025 episodes grade against themselves.
Okay, so that we covered this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So most downloaded episode for 2025, the number 5 most downloaded was Star Wars 4.
Oh, that was my next guess. Yeah. All right.
Number 4 was Spaceballs.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're the Spaceballs.
Wanna know we're the Spaceballs. Number 3 was the Mothman Prophecies.
Really?
Yeah. I was surprised by that.
I'm surprised. Yeah. That's kind of a sleeper movie. So I thought it would be a sleeper episode. Yeah. Okay.
And I do show the numbers here on screen. I won't go through them all, but yeah. So Mothman Prophecies had 194 downloads this year. Then number 2 was Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. Wow. I was really shocked by that.
They were like, oh, Francisco hates everything. Let's hear how much he hates Star Trek V, because everyone hates Star Trek V.
That must be it. So for the number one,
what? I'm actually looking at the numbers. I'm really disappointed we didn't cover the movie Contact for episode 321.
Oh, really?
You remember that television show?
No.
3, 2, 1, Contact.
Oh, no. I would not have gotten that reference, but okay. Good to know.
So I'm disappointed on all those
that's
retro.
Fair. You are allowed to be disappointed there.
3, 2, 1, Contact.
So, all right. So Bob will guess for number 1, Home Alone.
Wow, these are all sci-fi in a way. Like even Mothman can that's be a good point. That.
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. I didn't realize that. Bob says, yes, sci-fi doing very well. Yes, indeed. All right. So the number 1 episode was The Three Amigos, breaking the trend of sci-fi. So close. So close. More sci-fi advice for next year. So erase your head on list. Oh my goodness, Bobo. Black, I couldn't make it through that movie. Yeah, I know. It was not, you were not a fan of it, Ashley. But that had 214 downloads so I took most of these numbers last week, so there's probably some changes, but I think these are probably going to be
as of
consistent.
last week, as of the recording in December of 2025.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to look at most downloaded of all time. Again, this is only.
Hey, Francisco.
Yes.
How many times did we have Three Amigos downloaded? Would you say it's a plethora?
What? A plethora.
I would say it was a plethora, yes.
Okay.
All-time downloads, and again, this only goes back to November 2024, so only a little over
only
a year
ago.
Yeah, so this essentially dips in. This will account for episodes that are further back in the timeline. But so make your guesses for number one. I bet you no one's going to get number one because I would never have guessed in a million years. But you can still make your guesses for the number one as of 2024 November. What's the most downloaded episode? So number 5, though.
Are any of these the ones that released this year?
Some of them are, yes. You will see some overlap.
Some of those numbers look familiar.
Yeah. You will see some overlap. But the number 1, 3, I know 2 of them are repeats. 3 of them are not. All right. Hey, Yoshi. Yes. All time. Exactly.
Is there a way to get the numbers from before, or no? They're just gone. Or did Mecha destroy them all?
Not to the minutia of the episodes themselves. I have like an overall for like the months, but that's it. I don't have anything by the episodes.
Bummer.
Yeah. All right.
200 episodes.
Number 5 with 200 downloads, Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier.
5.
Yeah.
That's fitting.
That is fitting, exactly.
5 is number 5.
Number 4, The Christmas Story from last year.
Oh, interesting.
That got 205 downloads. Number 3 was Three Amigos, just like we said, with the plethora of downloads. Hey, Neko. And again, put in your guesses for number 1 most downloaded. If anyone gets it, I will do something. I'll do a fiery 5 because the chance that you guys get this is so low. I'm willing to risk having a fiery 5 for it. And you can't.
I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
You can't guess multiple, by the way. You can't just like spam guesses. Baba, clearly Electric Dreams. Oh yeah, clearly. Thank you for the Raid Geek devotions. Welcome,
devoted geeks.
Yeah, it's welcome indeed.
Number 2 isn't listed on the screen. Did you already cover number 2?
No, I'm getting there. So number 2.
Oh, okay, you're catching up the devoted geeks.
Exactly. Was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. These Christmas movies are popular.
So I'm very curious to see if the Christmas movies from this year, if that trend continues and they're popular next year, or if these continue to be the most downloaded. I don't know.
Yeah.
But all right.
So we already know
it's not these.
It's not this year. So I can't say Elf.
No.
And it's not Monty Python because that's an easy guess.
Right.
Eating beans is the sin of sins. Sure, Neko. That's number 37. Okay. Poetically says, welcome and God bless Geek Devotions and Devoted Geeks. Indeed.
Oh, wait. Did it have the one that featured this song?
I actually don't think so. I think it predates that.
Well, that's an older one, then.
There's your only hint, which isn't much of a hint because there's lots that were before that. It's not the
Care Bear movie because no one can download that one right now. It got destroyed by Mecha Jared.
Exactly. Neko says, did you know in Greek mythology, eating beans was bad because that they had human souls or something like that? Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Oh, weird.
All right. Goonies is Neko's guess. That's a good guess.
That's a great guess.
All right. Let's see if any of you guys were right. Notice I'm not sweating over here. So that's probably an indication that you were not.
You're not turning red yet.
No.
So
all right. Number 1 was The Terminator, episode 89.
Oh, wow.
So.
Yeah. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I have no idea why that's the most. I would think Terminator 2 of the 2 of them because we've covered both of them. But yeah, for
Stop whining.
some reason, the
No more
Terminator.
complaining. No more Mr. Kimble to go to the bathroom. Nothing. You lack discipline.
How do I like discipline, Paul? Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, that is number one, guys. So those
All
are
right, cool.
Those are the popular. Those are the
the most
2025 most downloaded
since-
and all time. Now we're going to get into those are the highs. Now we're going to get into the lows with the 2025 least downloads. So number 5 is essentially going to have the most downloads of these. So number 1 is the bomb least
Right.
download.
Nobody cares about it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like our guillotine episode. That's my guess.
Well, this is this year, Paul. So these are only
This
episodes
year.
released
Okay,
in
not of all
2025.
time, but
Yeah,
this year.
exactly.
Okay.
So get your number 1 guesses in now. So number 5, though, with 144,
I would say
is Chariots of
Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, at least Ken's not here to feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's listening to this later, but what were you going to say? Paul?
Are we putting in our guesses for number 1?
Yeah, put your guesses
The
in for
chat
number 1.
people?
I'm no longer eating beans or anything like that.
Right.
That's for that one, but
all right. I have my guess, but when we get there, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, put in your guesses, guys, for number 1 least download of only the episodes that came out this year. All right, so number 4 was Father of the Bride.
Okay. Me.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, this year. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Let's see. Anonymous giver. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Gifting 2 tier 1 subs. What a blessing. To Banjo Bonsai and Foif Kiwaya. I'm saying that horribly wrong. But yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully you're enjoying the show, whoever gave anonymously just then. Really, Paul.
We need to have this playing when someone gives subs. You want me to send this clip for you so it can automatically play for you every time somebody gives a sub?
Is part of this so that I can experience pain when I'm experiencing pain and pleasure?
Celebratory. It's triumphant.
There are other triumphant themes you could send me.
All right.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, that's our intermission music.
Anyway, let's continue. Leslie's liking that. Yeah, okay. I can cause more pain. Thanks, Ashley. All right, number 3.
I'll sub for more pain.
Speaking of pain, number 3 is the Karate Kid 2010.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then number 2
That's with little Will Smith.
was
The
a Garfield Christmas special. And so that's probably just because it's only been out a little bit. So
right.
that might be a clue.
My guess is the Garfield, or I mean the Home Alone one.
Home Alone is your number 1 guess? All right.
Yeah, because it just came out.
Yeah, Ashley says, oof, I went and listened to episode 320. That movie, no good. Weren't you on that episode, Ashley?
I was on and I wouldn't even listen to it.
Yeah, if you were. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's still pretty new. Yeah, exactly. You said Airplane 2. Okay, Airplane 2 is Neko's guess.
That's a great guess.
That is a great guess, but let's see. I think that's it. All right, so number 1.
It might be Elf.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's a good guess too. So number 1, so is that your guess, Paul?
Muggins.
Elf
No,
or
it
Home Alone?
is Home Alone.
Okay,
Okay,
Home
it just
Alone.
came out.
So number 1 is Paul God. Home Alone was the lowest download, but I can see that changing quite drastically by next year.
That a fact.
That is a fact, yes. All right, now of all time, again, this is just accounting for November 2024.
Hey guys, check this out.
The least ones.
Okay, yeah. So all time least download, and I don't think the Home Alone and the don't think that Home Alone was low, because you see that Home Alone got like 120 or something.
Right.
Number 1
I was
only has
just trying to
20.
remember. Like, darn it! I wish I could remember the numbers from last time.
But yeah, the number 1 has all these are well below that, so these are all going to be different. Let's see. Do you have a list of number of times Paul has used each sound on his soundboard? No, it's like in the millions, I'm sure, though.
Yeah.
All right, so put your guesses in for number 1. Number 4, 5, and 3 are multiples, but here we go. So number 5 with 29 downloads each. There's too many to count. There's 21 episodes that have 29 downloads. And some of note:
What's the matter?
True Lies, A Few Good Men, Kindergarten Cop. So
What's that supposed to
go
mean?
listen to those episodes, guys, because those are fun episodes. Get those numbers up.
I'm surprised. I think A Few Good Men might get a few more listens.
Oh, why do you think so? Oh yeah. I think that's the only Rob Reiner one we've covered, actually.
Right.
So rest in peace, him. Let's see. Super
Yeah.
Mario Kart is your guess, Neko, for the number one. Okay. You're the number one loser. Just because you're on Home Alone, Derek. It's not how that works. I'm sure by next year it's not going to be number one at the bottom. Anyway, for number 4 with 28 downloads, there's several episodes. All of them include A League of Their Own, Bust a Move 2, Remember the Titans.
Bust a Move 2? What is that?
That's an
Is
N60.
that a game?
Yeah, that's an N64 game that we covered with.
Reviewed it?
Yes.
I was on that?
Yes.
I can't even imagine what type of game is Bust a Move 2?
It's a puzzle game where you shoot a bubble up to get similar color bubbles deleted.
Okay, yeah, like Bubble Popper. Yeah. When did we review that?
Hold on. Let me look this up.
Or if you don't know, but that must have been such an earlier episode.
Bust a Move 2 was, come on, show up. 2016 is when we covered that.
Okay, so now as a question, this is number 4. Number 4 got 28. Each of these episodes got 28 downloads.
Yeah. Since November.
They didn't collectively join forces and have 28 altogether. Okay.
No, it wasn't like that. All right. So then, and then Robin Hood and Air Force One, and that's the Robin Hood, the Disney Fox Robin Hood.
It's not Men in Tights or Prince of Thieves.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then number 3, several episodes again for 27 downloads. Final Fantasy VII, Signs, 101 Dalmatians, Ewoks Battle for Endor, and What About Bob?
Is number 1? Oh no, it's number 3. Sorry,
number 3
next to the number 1 bar graph. That's why I got confused.
Number 2, this was a big surprise to me. X2 X-Men United, because I feel like that'd be
more people are listening to Bust a Move 2 than X-Men 2.
I didn't think about it that way, but yeah. Well, you always say, Paul, the game episodes are really.
Yeah, no, they are. But my guess for number 1, I have my guess for number 1.
Okay. So we have Super Mario Kart was 1. Airplane 2 was another guess. Tremors. Well, you can't guess multiples in that go, but
why not?
I guess you could.
I'm going to go with Guillotine on mine.
Guillotine, okay. Poetically says, do you keep stats on spiritual takeaway segments? No, I could probably find those, but I don't have. I can find those, but I don't have them. They're all fairly low. They don't get downloaded.
Our bonus episodes. These are the worst of the worst of the worst. This got 2 downloads, and they were both from me doing a test on it.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Do you keep? Baba says, "You sure X2 isn't banned in several countries?" I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem, Baba. But so I don't think I saw any other guesses for the number 1 spot.
You know what would be interesting for next year, Francisco, though, is to see what the number 1 spiritual speculations, like the top 5 spiritual speculations were.
That would be, yes. I should have done something like that.
We don't have to go into like the lowest ones, but it'd be interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, the number 1, and I honestly forget what it is, but the number 1 least downloaded.
Guillotine?
It's not Guillotine, no.
More people are downloading Guillotine than Bust a Move 2? I don't understand this.
Guillotine might be in that. I didn't list every number 5, 21 episodes with it, so it may be in that one. I forget.
Number 5 has a bunch of episodes.
It has 21 episodes. I wasn't going to list them all.
Well, that makes it even okay. Yeah.
Okay, so number 1.
Again, more people are downloading Guillotine than Bust a Move 2?
Apparently. All right.
They're like, what is this guillotine thing? I want to learn more about the French cutting people's heads off.
Let me get to number 1.
And then they start listening to it and like, what is this? This is slow and boring.
Wow. All right. Number 1 least download of all time, aka November 2024, is Kung Fu Hustle. Much deserved.
Really?
Much deserved because that's a horrible movie. No one should watch it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I don't like it.
It's a fun movie.
I feel like I fell asleep in that movie, and it was just like,
speaking of Kung Fu, one movie that I haven't seen in years that I would love to, and we could review it for the podcast. What is the Kung Pao Enter the Fist?
Yeah, I'd be willing to do that for sure, but man, I feel like I don't remember liking it so much, except for the fight with the cow. I remember loving that part.
That's the best part. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I remember liking it.
And do you think that CGI has aged well over the years? I doubt it. It would be a fun review.
Probably not. But who doesn't love a good decapitation? Exactly, Bobby. Yeah. So
that's why
guillotine.
That's why guillotine is.
Let's see. Poetically says, if I lost to Ewok's Bow, I would have been really bummed. No, you did not lose. Home Alone got way more than all these. All right. So those were the highs and lows of the downloads for the Retro Rewind podcast. Now let's get into some of your guys' responses. So you sent out this survey to all the rewinders.
The whole reason why we're here. What did I say?
It was available to everyone.
I didn't answer. What did you say?
I asked you 6 questions. One of those was just your name. I didn't include any names here, so you won't know whose responses are whose or anything like that. But
first, I would like to just get to know you. I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
So I asked you, what are you doing when you listen to the podcast? Which podcast segment is your favorite? What movie are you surprised we haven't covered yet? You're a white whale, so to speak. And what are your favorite episodes? And then as a bonus...
those are all good questions, except for the first one. What are you doing when you're listening to the podcast? That's none of our business.
Well, they didn't have to share, but they did. And
then, they didn't. Oh, good. It didn't have that red asterisk by it. Like, you must answer this.
That one, I forget if that was an asterisk one. Anyway, the one that I did, the one bonus question I had was, is there anything you want Paul or Francisco to know about being a rewinder? So we're going to share those at the very end here. As my phone keeps buzzing off and on. Oh my goodness.
It's Commissioner Gordon trying to block.
Wow.
No, he's trying to block. Darn it. What's the director's name of X-Men 2?
Xavier?
One of our least favorite. Huh?
Charles Xavier?
No, the director. Bryan Singer.
Brian.
He's trying to get through.
Oh. Hello?
Yes, I hear you featured me on your list here on this episode.
Oh, Bryan Singer. Hello. Yes. We did.
It's been a while since I've talked to you. It's been like forever. I hear people are starting to finally download X2. Is that right?
And to some degree,
just let me know when I can start receiving my royalties. I'll have my people call you people.
We're not giving you royalties, Bryan Singer. We're not playing.
I'll definitely have my people call your people then.
I'm having a bad connection. Going through a tunnel. Bike. Wow. Okay, so continuing on. Now that was scary. I almost got some legal trouble there from Bryan Singer. Let's see. Poetically says, and he also heard that he gave The Empire Strikes Back a nostalgic vote. He wants restitution. Oh my word.
Should have went that direction.
I'm catching up on chat here. Ashley says, fun times. Baba says, you pulled 100 people, top 5 answers on the board. Time starts when I finish asking the first question. This is not Who Will Save Generation X.
No,
I know it's Family Feud, but Zabe uses it.
I know. Zabe does an excellent job of utilizing that.
Absolutely. Bob says, sorry, I got an ad. Did I win? No, you did not win. It was Kung Fu Hustle was the lowest one, Neko. All right, so I think we are caught up. Okay, so here's what you guys had to say, those of you that responded to the survey. So first off, what are you doing when you listen to the episode? Paul, what do you do when you listen to the episode?
Probably driving.
Driving, okay.
Most often.
So working and chores was the most popular activity for listening to the podcast. But then after that, driving/commuting was also very popular for what people do when they listen. And then we had someone say that they really, I'm sorry, I got confused with another question. And then some of you, like you all now, just like watching live, apparently. So thank you.
I don't listen to the podcast. I watch it.
I watch it with my eyes.
And I watch it live.
Exactly.
I want to get all the
Edna mode.
Why? By the way, Edna mode is now something that you guys can do in the chat. It is working, I think. Oh yeah, it is working. And I have it do a silly thing now if you want. Why are you womping, Paul? All right, so that's what you guys do when you listen to podcasts.
That
next
wasn't
up,
me. That was the calculus.
Sure. Edna, is this a podcast or a poopcast? Now Edna is charging $10.99 to clean up one mess. Oh my gosh, why? Why, Edna? Why would you do that? Okay, so now the next question, you guys. Which podcast segment is your favorite? So we have several segments. We have the likes section, the best bits, the worst woes, the trivia, Paul's memory mind meld. Hey, Savata.
My favorite is when Francisco actually forgets another. How can he forget another like each time?
We're not doing that anymore, Paul. So that segment's gone.
Worst woes. Okay.
So here's what you guys said. So this actually really surprised me. You guys love the best bits. Far and away, that was the most preferred segment. Maybe
we should just do best bits. Like, hey, the best things we like about it.
I feel like all the tension, all the juice.
Tragic. No, then Francisco won't even get to talk.
Okay, so that's what this is. This is, we don't want to hear Francisco anymore. So let everyone else
Neko
talk.
says the worst woes is his favorite. So.
Oh, really? Well, you should respond to the survey then, Neko. It's available to everyone, but no, that's fine. I'm glad that you like the worst woes. I appreciate that. Since I apparently sponsor the worst woes now.
Well, you are Captain Tragic.
Oh, we do not want to get that going. Do not get that going. I don't need another nickname. Bob says, well, I did like when that other guy read the that other guy,
that was amazing.
Oh my word.
Word for word. I don't even know that speech word for word. And there's Bobo just there's how you trick.
Oh,
it's like that was amazing.
Word. Ashley says Captain Tragic. No. You missed outside. Well, no worries, Neko. Hopefully next year, because I think this has been great so far. I'd love to do this every year now. Politically, Christian Gamer says it's tragic for Captain Tragic. Gosh, Captain Tragic is like the opposite of Captain Planet. Captain Tragic.
Captain Tragic. He's our hero. Gonna take this movie down to zero.
No. I hate that works so well. No. All right. Anyway, best bits, your favorite segment. Second to that, though, memory, mind meld, and trivia. We're tied there. So for your second favorite, and then
wait, the memory mind meld is a totally separate thing from the trivia.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Okay,
and just kudos, Paul. Episode in, episode out is the one making the memory and mind meld. He puts that together. So bravo for Paul.
No, people just give me their stuff, and I just
synthesize
it. Paste. It's really easy. You're the one who comes up with the trivia. If anything should be thanked, it should be you for putting on this podcast. Oh, all this was just us to thank you. Oh, I get it.
Now you get it.
Line and sinker.
Exactly. Ha. You fell for the old trick of the book. Ashley says, Captain Tragic, he's no hero. He's going to rate many movies 0. Wow.
Yeah.
Savalta says, sorry, was it womp or womb? Huh. Any that let you know. Oh my gosh. Love you too, Savato. Thank you, Ashley. Yes. Now Edna Mode is charging $20.99 to clean up 2 messes. Oh my gosh. Savato says, there you go. Thank you, PJ.com, as PJP.com. But yeah, God.
Close enough.
Oh my word. And then so the last,
who he meant.
The last
to type all that out. It's such a long.
So there was an other field, like if you just want to put in your own response.
You can write your own. There's a write-in candidate for the president.
Yeah.
Okay.
And someone said, one of you mentioned liking when Francisco cracks really hard. Why? That's not a segment, by the way, me cracking.
But it's nice to be appreciated. I know.
All right.
Hey, excuse me, princess.
Exactly. All right, so now let's move on to what are you shocked we have not covered yet? So there's so much here, I just grouped it all together. But a couple of you said, It's a Wonderful Life. That got mentioned by multiple people as one that you're surprised we haven't covered yet.
Well, this survey came in around Christmas time, so I'm not surprised.
Oh, that makes sense.
Eraserhead, that's Bobo. Nobody likes Eraserhead.
Well, Paul, I'll let you read through these. I've been reading a lot. Give you a go through these.
Besides It's a Wonderful Life, the rest of the Alien movies, 3 and Resurrection, is on the list, along with Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Ooh.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I can see that.
Kroll.
Have you ever seen Kroll? Have you ever seen Kroll?
I have not seen Kroll.
Okay. I'd like to see it again. I've seen it once.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious, only from a pop culture point of view, and it's not that significant in the pop culture, so I'm not that interested. The Swimmer.
I don't know what that is.
I first thought this was, is this a David Schwimmer movie? No, it's not Schwimmer. It's Swimmer. So, most Ernest movies. Well, we've already covered the best one, and that's when he goes to camp. So there's no need to go for more. We might, if people might push us, I might be okay with Saving Christmas.
Okay.
But anyway, those Ernest movies are a lot more fun than maybe Eraserhead. Which is also on the list. Cocoon, that's a good one.
I still haven't seen it.
Well, let me put it this way. It's better than some of the Ernest movies, but anyway, it may not be as good, though, as 1986. I mean, it may not be as good as, sorry. It is better than Cocoon is better than 1986's Dune.
I'd rather we'll see Cocoon. Okay.
Although it's interesting to see a lot of actors that we know now in some of their earlier roles in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh,
that's an interesting TV show. We don't really review TV shows. With Hellboy and the lady
Sarah
from the
Connor.
Terminator's in it, so it's a number one pick. I don't know, or maybe they're talking about the Disney one.
I think the Disney one.
We already covered The Wizard.
No, I think this is that weird animated movie, Wizards.
So Wizards is the animated Ralph Bakshi that Francisco would give it a 3.5 so why even bother?
Because it's like Fire and Ice.
Yes, it's very much like that. And The Princess Diaries. Interesting.
Yeah. So those are what you guys.
Seen that, but
I haven't seen it either.
But I'm much more open to that than some of these other ones that are on the list.
That's fair. Catching up with you guys, Proactly says, Paul, you need to get some Captain Planet on that soundboard for Francisco. No, that does not need to happen. Just says Crocodile Dundee. Well, that didn't make the list. Hopefully next year. I did my best to say, hey, go fill out the survey. I tried to remind several times for people to do that.
What? You did your what?
Your best. Losers always whine about their best. Winners are sponsored by PaulJPowers.com, like this stream here.
Good point, Paul. Good point. What was I thinking?
I had to throw in a sponsored by PaulJPowers.com somewhere.
Of course. That goes
as you just set it up.
Here's one, Space Invaders. Oh, okay. I might try to pull something off with an Ernest movie down the road. Nice. Well, you guys will find out here in a bit how you might be able to nominate movies because the nominations are changing. Ashley says, I can record the Captain Tragic song. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to continue on anyway. So that's what you guys want to see. Or that's what you're surprised we haven't covered yet. So now let's talk about what your favorite episodes, because I filled out the survey, were from 2025. So it doesn't have to do with most downloads or anything. Just what was your favorite? I asked you to give me your top 3. Paul, what do you think number 3 was? And I'll say this. Number 3 was, for a while during the survey, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. But it got knocked out by something else at the end of the voting. So what do you think it got knocked out by? It was also a sci-fi movie, I'll say that.
Oh. Okay, Star Trek 5.
Good guess. Good guess. No, it would not be that. It was Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Okay, that's worth it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's better than Star Trek 5.
Star Trek 5 did not get voted in this. So any guesses as to what number 2 is? And you guys, if you want to guess on number 1, you can feel free to do that.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
Sure.
Well, it's not Father of the Bride, because that also got low. What's your favorite episode? Monty Python.
No. Released in 2025, Paul.
Oh, released in 25. I don't remember what we released in 25.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so number 2 was Star Wars 5.
Empire Strikes
Back, yes.
That makes sense. And a lot of people want to wait. There's a controversy on Empire. I'm going to watch it. But so number 1 is not A New Hope.
No, number 1 is not A New Hope. We have guesses here. Dale guesses The Fugitive. Neko guesses Mario Kart. We didn't cover Mario Kart this year. We did cover The Fugitive this year, though. Let's see. Civ is saying Paul's never searched what happens in, well, if tried to Google your name, maybe I missed it. I don't know.
PJP. I need to put it where he said pj.com. I need to put in like a shortcut. All you have to do is in your web browser type PJP and it goes right to my.
That would be perfect. Yes. Put that in every web browser, Paul. Do that.
Yeah. I think that's called a virus if I'm able to do that.
Ashley continues her campaign for justice for Empire Strikes Back. What you got number 2? I didn't vote on this. So this is your guys' doing. What do you want from me?
Elf. I don't know.
Elf is your guess? Okay. Number 1 was Star Wars Episode
Return
6.
Of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi, yes. Much deserved it being my favorite Star Wars movie. So I agree with this consensus.
Did you answer these questions?
No, I did not answer any of them.
Too obscure.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
You know that. Of course I do, sir. Everybody knows that. Of course we do, sir.
Now that I've had my coffee, let's go to the next section. Okay.
Everybody got that? Good.
Now we're going to talk, before we get into some of the things you guys responded with what you want me and Paul knowing as rewinders. Let's go into some of the changes to reflux capacitors. So for those that don't know, reflux capacitors are the people that support us for at least $5 a month at FireJoy Studios. It used to be Patreon, then went to Subscribestar, then it eventually landed on Substack. So that's how you support us. You can go to firejoystudios.com/subscribe. After you've entered your email to subscribe for free, you can also choose to subscribe for $5 a month, $88 a year, which goes to about $733 a month, or $121 a year, which is around almost $10 a month. So just so you know, that's $88 is because of 88 miles per hour, and 121 is because 1.21 gigawatts. So I was trying to go with that.
It's on the reflexes.
Yes, exactly. So those are the current rates.
Oh, I should have went.
Exactly. But for what you currently get as a reflux capacitor is you get bonus content, you get the spiritual speculations, any other bonus commentaries that we release. I have that twice. That's kind of silly. I don't know why I have bonus content twice.
You get even more bonus content the higher you go.
Apparently. You also get live stream commands.
You can't do that!
So some of you that have done the WOMPs and whatnot, you can do if you support, you get those on-screen effects. You also get your name read out loud during the podcast, or Quackaroonie. That's another one you get to do. So I feel like it's a good amount of value, especially with extra content. But we've now revamped. We're no longer being called Reflux. We're not calling you guys Reflux Capacitors. Now you are going to be called the Fire Guard.
You've graduated to the Fire Guard. Exactly. Everybody fired in.
Well, Fire Dancers are the people that subscribe on Twitch. They're considered Fire Dancers, so that's like their name. But if you're subscribed on FireJoy Studios, you are now a member of the Fire Guard. So for $5 a month, you get, when you first sign up, you'll get you can choose between a FireJoy Studios sticker, a Retro Rewind podcast sticker, or a Junkyard Juggernaut sticker. You will continue getting bonus content from the podcast, spiritual speculations, retro reflections, commentaries. You can also you'll be able to start submitting questions for our spiritual speculations. Let's say there's a movie you see coming up. It's like, I've always wondered about this thought or this question from this movie. You can submit that as a member of the Fire Guard. You'll also get invitations to be a guest on our Retro Reflections, where we take a look at either the year you were born, the year you turned 10, or the average of you, Ashley, and my birth years, wherever year that ends up being. We'll look at the toys, the TV, or the movies and the music from that year.
Check out the episode. What's it called?
Retro Reflections, 1982. Yeah. And that's the one that had me, Paul, and Ashley on it. I should say me and Ashley with Paul guesting on it. You'll also get, and this is how we're going to start getting movies to cover on the podcast. If you're a member of the Fire Guard, you can nominate once per quarter a movie for all the rewinders to vote on for us to cover. So the way we're going to start getting movies is from you guys. I have the survey all ready to go. I'm going to push that out live as soon as we're done here. So you can write in. You're going to be able to write in one movie that you want to be votable, I guess, by all the rewinders. So you don't have to be a member of the Fire Guard to vote on the movies we cover, but if you want to nominate a movie, you have to be a member of the Fire Guard, and you'll get to that 4 times a year. So 4 movies you'll get to nominate each year. You'll continue getting the live stream commands that you are still using right now. You'll get your name read aloud on Retro Rewind podcast and live streams. I used to do on live streams. I've been bad about that, so I'm going to make sure I'm going to commit to doing that now. You'll also get a 5% discount code for Fourth Wall merchandise. So that's one of the people we have we make our shirts through. I was trying to get the 5% across all merchandise. Redbubble doesn't have any sort of discount codes, so I'm trying to have the prices on really? Redbubble and Fourth Wall be the same, so that you actually the discount code matters.
That's weird. I thought Redbubble did that. Okay.
They do their own discounts and stuff. So for whatever reason, they don't give you the ability to do your own discount.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. And finally, you'll get an invite if you're a member of the Fire Guard to our monthly. We're going to start a monthly community game night on Discord. We'll play like riff tracks or categories or what have you. So you'll get an invite to that. That's probably going to be happening Sunday afternoons, Sunday evenings, once a month.
Okay, Power Rangers, let's do it.
So that's the Fire Guard. That's $5 a month. If you want to give more, you can absolutely become a Fire Bard. That's, again, $88 a year. And you get everything at the Fire Guards level that we just went over. You also get a choice of one Retro Rewind podcast pixel art sticker on sign up. So you tell me the episode you like the pixel art of. I'll print out a sticker. All these stickers I do by hand. So you'll be.
Wait, you make stickers by hand?
Well, I have I have a holographic paper that has.
Did you make the holographic paper by hand?
No, I bought it, but I printed off and I cut it out by hand.
Oh, you painted it by hand. What do you mean you made these by hand?
I mean, I don't have Redbubble print them out and send them to you. I print them out. I cut them out. I send them out. That's what I mean by hand.
So you personally know our address where to send it to.
Yes, so you'll have to send me your address to receive these.
So then we get to know where your address, which leads to #Justice for Empire.
Oh my word. In addition to being a Fire Bard member, you get to nominate one game per year for Rewinders to vote on for us to cover on the podcast. So if you want to hand in both a movie and a game.
Move 3!
You can also, at this level, compel me to sing a cartoon theme song once per live stream. So like right now, I know there are some people that are technically get grandfathered into the Fire Bard level. So you could say right now, hey, I want you to sing Chip and Dale's Rescue Ranger. I'll be like, all right, here we go. And so that's something you just have access. I thought that'd be a fun thing to tie in with the Fire Bard-esqueness of this. And in addition, you'll get a 10% discount.
But you have to do it compellingly.
No, you compel me to do
you,
it.
Francisco, the other people, because it says compel Francisco to sing. They have to ask in a compelling way.
Ashley says, I'll sing for free. I'm sure you'll sing Captain Tragic. He's our hero for free all the live long day. Let's see. Dale says, you pay the money, then you get cut out. Got it? Yeah, exactly. The sticker's cut out, not you.
Okay.
Poetically says, Captain Tragic is a hero. Oh my gosh, we don't need that. All right. And then a 10% discount code for Fourth Wall merch. All right.
Nice.
You're not wrong. Oh my gosh. Finally, if you want to give about $10 a month, which is $121 a year, you are a fire knight. You're at the fire knight level.
Light this dude up! Yeah!
You get everything at the fire bard level, which includes everything at the fire guard level. You also get a Firejoy Studio, Retro Rewind podcast, or Junkyard Juggernauts t-shirt when you sign up. Again, I'll need your address for that. You get a free Twitch subscription. So we will just comp you a free Twitch. Essentially, I'll be gifting you a sub if you are a member at the Fire Knight level. So you get ad-free viewing with that. You get emotes, all that stuff, as well as all the other things you get. You'll get to also personally pick a movie for us to cover on the Retro Rewind podcast. But it'll essentially, right now, you should be able to have one each year, because there'll be a pool of 3 that we'll do each year. If we get a lot more of these, it'll be randomized. And then if yours get picked, your name will come out until everyone else has had a chance to pick theirs. But for right now, if you sign up at this level, you're good to get a movie you want covered once per year. And then you also get 15% discount on Fourth Wall merch. So it just ups by 5% each tier. Indeed. TIE Fire tier? What is that, Paul?
Well, Neko wanted to know if there's a TIE Fighter tier. And you have fire in all the...
Oh, no.
So
there's
like,
not.
so TIE Fire?
No, there's no TIE Fire tier, but that's pretty fun. Dale says, eat your Kit Kat, Hasselhoff. What? Kit Kat? I don't get it. Then
from Knight Rider.
Oh, okay. Okay. But what does that
Hasselhoff.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with what I said?
I don't know.
Oh, because Knight. Because he's Knight Rider. Oh, okay. It's all tying.
I'm glad you figured that out.
Yes. Poetically says, all seriousness, awesome, my friend. May God continue to give you increase. Thank you so much, Poetically. All right, guys. I think that leads to more from you all. So again, this was the last question I asked you guys. And these are things you wanted me and Paul to know. Again, I don't have your names listed, so hopefully I'm not embarrassing anyone by sharing these. But I was going to share these on the retro recap, so hopefully you knew this was coming. But Paul has not seen these. I've seen them, but love to get your reactions to these, Paul. So here's what you guys want us to know. That we love y'all both and pray that y'all are more joyful now than when you hit play.
At first I was like, oh, but then it's like, oh.
Yes, definitely someone who listens to the show. I'm sure all of these people are, but someone else said interacting during the podcast while I get can be chaotic, makes watching the live streams a bit more fun for viewers and may add to the final podcast as a whole. Very nice.
I agree.
Yeah. You want to read this next one, Paul?
Sure. That Francisco is the warlord, and that Empire Strikes Back is a classic, and that the Captain Tragic is really Roy X Franco.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not the warlord, first of all. And Empire Strikes Back is a classic. It got classic. Thank you for the Edna mode, by the way. 3 messages for $39.99. Why you keep upping your price there, Edna? All right. Let's see. Then someone else said, we appreciate them.
You know, darling.
We appreciate them, talking about me and Paul, even when we goof on Francisco for not liking Monty Python's Holy Grail. Wow. How about you read this next one, Paul?
You know that. Of course I do, sir. Everybody knows that. Of course we do, sir.
Just my favorite overall podcast. It's fun, hilarious, brings back the nostalgia for films I love or maybe haven't seen in a while. It's like being amongst friends, having fun discussing the film. I also like that it isn't vulgar and doesn't use profanity as well.
Indeed,
Try to keep it, back in the 80s and such when we grew up and certain words weren't allowed in cartoons growing up. So
exactly.
Family friendly. But... sometimes the captain lets things slip, but I'm not going to point that out right now or anything.
Are you talking about the one HE double hockey sticks time?
No. What were we listening to? It's just happened like a month ago. We were watching a You showed the trailer for the Search for Tomorrow. It had the S word in it and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, that was first off, that wasn't on the podcast. That was on.
Oh, that was the live stream.
That's the live stream. Also, yes. I don't know. All of a sudden, I think you got closer to the mic, Paul, because you're very, very.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I said sit down.
That is a deep cut. Name that movie, guys. Okay. Next, let's see here. Someone else said, if I can click ahead here, how we wish we could give more. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Love you guys. No homo. Okay.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah. What a blessing it is to be a part of the community. And Paul, why don't you read this one?
We, capital W-E, love the show and the production values and the community and the love you share with others and Jesus.
Thank you. And love you guys. Be proud of what you do. You're a source of joy, and your love of God and others is apparent. Thank you, guys. I think we just have a few more here.
God opposes the proud. So,
oh my gosh, we're a paradox.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Did I?
Yes, Francisco is the warlord. Yes.
Apparently I had that twice. I'm sorry. Hopefully I got everyone.
Oh, it's our reflux capacitors who are graduating up to fire people.
I have a sneaky suspicion I actually didn't include everyone, so I'm going to go look real quick, and if I forgot anyone's, I'm going to read them. No,
you got to read Neko's comment because it kind of deals with the previous slide.
Okay, I will just shortly. Okay. Oh, okay. No, I did miss this one somewhere. Being an introvert and autistic makes it hard for me to interact with others. Your podcast and YouTube streams help me to be around like-minded people, even if I just watch and listen. Thank you and God bless. Let's see. I wish you knew how much I value my friendship with you too. Someone else said, and I think that is all of them. I think it's just those ones that I somehow missed.
Cool.
So thank you so much. And Neko said, love you, love all of you. You made me closer to God, more with my family, with my family, and made so many friends. I wouldn't have so many people if it wasn't for y'all. That's so kind. I love hearing that, Neko. Thank you so much. I think the secret third one, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that one's very similar to me. Oh, interesting. Okay, wow. But in accordance with what I just about saying thank you on streams as well as, and this is still going to be the podcast, it feels good to be in 20XX with you all, but we wouldn't have been able to do this stream without your support, namely Deborah Powers, Geek Devotions, Drew of the Cellcast, Ashley Ruiz, Kennethan, Babas Lomax, That's Our Babo, D. Tungsten, Daryl Hafner, Cool Deluxe, Dustin He's a Big Deal Warford, Flux, Redeemed Otaku, Ryan Frostad, in addition to 2 other awesome patrons as well. So, hey, yes, that's you, Babo, exactly. And Ashley, I think, and Drew, I think was here, and Geek Devotions was here. I think those are the main people that are here. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. I think that's the end of the presentation. So any final thoughts, Paul? So I know you were like, a lot of that was you weren't sure what was going to happen. You thought we were doing a completely different podcast. What would you love to see more of or less of for next year if we do this?
This stream is sponsored by PaulJPowers.com.
Say, Francisco, are there any free ways that people could support this podcast without having to, dip in their wallet?
Oh, you know what, Paul? Actually, there is. Actually, what's funny, Paul, I mean, we won't edit mode this, but just so you know that this is coming, I have it a little different. If you want to pull this up, actually, you wouldn't be able to find this, I don't think, but I have it so that instead, what you're going to start saying is, instead of freeway, because I know freeway sounds like the freeway, I'm going to have you start saying, are there any complimentary ways to show some support? And I'm going to say, you can always compliment us with a 5-star review on your preferred podcast.
Do you know that joke is going to get old the first time you say it?
It's going to be fresh each time because it's going to pop. But then I'm going to say yes. Or Barry, if you enjoyed this podcast, which you probably did if you made it this far, and if you aren't driving, tap the share icon in your podcast player and send it to a friend saying, you know what, I like recap episodes of podcast. I like recap episodes of my favorite podcast. It might be your favorite podcast too. Listen.
Hey, Tommy, this stream is sponsored by PaulJPowers.com. I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Okay, more earnest.
All right, so things in the future we'll work on. What else about the future? You asked about what we want to see. Bobo says more earnest, less non-earnest.
Okay, great. But no, like in another recap episode is what I'm saying. What would you like to see?
Oh, I thought you meant in the future, like in this next year. What do you want us to recover?
No,
not recover, but cover.
I mean, we'll find out when you guys
recover.
Vote.
Like, so wait, when people list, like, if they'll still be able to vote, like on what we cover, right? It's still voter. It's still
exactly.
voter.
It's still voter.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So let's say I nominate The Princess Bride. And you nominate, I don't know, what would you nominate? What would be a movie you nominate?
Well, a lot of people want It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. Okay.
Yeah.
So you nominate those. Then I'm going to come up with another list. I'm still not sure if I'm going to do this on FireJoy or if I'm going to do another survey system. But regardless, then there'll be a big list. You'll select like one movie that you'll vote on the movie you want us to cover, and then whatever's at the top gets reviewed by us.
All right.
For that quarter.
It's still, and anyone can vote on it.
Mm-hmm. Anyone can vote on it.
So you don't have to be a subscriber. So anyone that listens and wants to vote, they can vote.
Yeah. I mean, technically you don't really even have to listen to vote, but yes.
Yes. So get your friends and family who don't want to listen and have them vote for all the Ernest movies, Bobo.
Exactly. No, but like, what would you like to see on an upcoming recap for next year, or what do you hope changes? What do you hope? Like, I really hope Terminator is least download. I don't know, just anything.
Well, I'm glad to see that Guillotine wasn't the most non-downloaded one. I hope that stays the same.
Okay.
But I would like to see the top spiritual speculation, like I said before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, but it's wonderful to know that people like us. So I hope that continues. I hope we don't fail you. That I hope we can continue to provide content that you enjoy, and I hope that you can continue enjoying it.
Exactly. Yeah, and thank you guys for being such a blessing to us. And we hope we continue to be a blessing to you guys. Poetically Christian Gamer says The Blind Life is a good movie. Don't know if The Blind Side. Don't know if football movies would make
The Blind Side, not The Blind Life. Yeah.
I mean, that's. I think any movie, as long as it's 15 years or older.
Oh, you know, it'd be also a great football movie.
The Replacements.
Yes, I haven't seen that since we've seen it. I think like back in 20 years ago. So that would be a fun one.
Yeah, I've just been waiting. I'd love. There's all these movies where I'd love to watch it, but it's like, well, I'm sure we're going to cover that in the podcast here soon, so I shouldn't watch it.
Apparently not. Apparently they want a Eraserhead.
Apparently. Okay. Well, thank you all so much. Thank you, Poetically Christian Gamer, Bobo, Ashley, Neko. Let's see, anyone else here that's been chatting recently? I know Dale. I know Geek Devotions, Drew, Free Hugs. Oh yeah, Bobo. I think I said Bobo twice. Savalto. Thank you guys so much for hanging out during the stream. We hope it was a fun experience for you. If there's anything you'd like to see for next year, let me know, and we'll try and make that happen. But yeah, I think that's it. Any parting words, Paul?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, for 2025, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you Rewinders in 2026. Bye.
Get out.